Christianity emerged in the 1st century AD within the Jewish communities of the Roman Empire. Jesus of Nazareth, a Jewish preacher and healer, is believed by Christians to be the Messiah and Son of God. His followers, considered a sect of Judaism at the time, spread his teachings throughout the Roman world. Early Christians faced persecution from Roman authorities who saw their beliefs as a threat to their power. Despite persecution, Christianity spread rapidly, attracting both Jews and Gentiles to its message of salvation and eternal life. The Apostle Paul, a former persecutor of Christians, played a key role in spreading the faith through his missionary journeys and letters to early Christian communities. These letters, preserved in the New Testament, helped to establish Christian theology and practice. As Christianity grew, it developed its own structures and traditions. Bishops emerged as leaders of local Christian communities, with the Bishop of Rome gradually assuming a position of prominence. The Roman Empire's embrace of Christianity under Emperor Constantine in the 4th century marked a turning point, transforming a persecuted faith into a major religious and political force. The fall of the Western Roman Empire in the 5th century CE led to significant changes in the Christian world. With the decline of imperial authority, the Bishop of Rome, later known as the Pope, emerged as a powerful figure in both religious and secular affairs. The papacy consolidated its authority over the Western Church, asserting its claim to primacy based on the belief that the Apostle Peter, considered the first Bishop of Rome, had been given authority by Jesus. The early Middle Ages witnessed the rise of monasticism, a movement characterized by individuals withdrawing from society to live lives of prayer, contemplation and service. Monasteries became centers of learning and scholarship, preserving ancient texts and contributing to the development of Christian theology. Benedict of Nursia, founder of the Benedictine order, established a monastic rule that emphasized community, obedience and a balanced life of work and prayer. The papacy's power reached its zenith in the Middle Ages, with popes claiming authority over both spiritual and temporal matters. Pope Gregory VII's reforms in the 11th century aimed to free the Church from secular interference and strengthen the papacy's control over the clergy. The papacy's influence extended beyond the religious sphere, shaping European politics and culture for centuries. The Age of Exploration, beginning in the 15th century, marked a new chapter in the spread of Catholicism. European explorers, driven by a desire for new trade routes and motivated by religious zeal, carried their faith to distant lands. Missionaries, often accompanying explorers and conquerors, sought to convert indigenous populations to Christianity, sometimes using persuasion and other times resorting to coercion. Catholicism's encounter with other cultures and religions was complex and multifaceted. In Latin America, missionaries converted millions to Christianity, but often blended indigenous beliefs and practices with Catholic teachings. In Asia, Jesuit missionaries like Francis Xavier adapted their methods to local customs, achieving some success in Japan and China, but also facing resistance and persecution. The transatlantic slave trade, a dark chapter in human history, also played a role in the spread of Catholicism. Enslaved Africans brought to the Americas were often forcibly converted to Christianity, with Catholicism becoming the dominant religion in many parts of Latin America and the Caribbean. The Church's role in slavery and its legacy continue to be debated and grappled with today.